What's up, guys? Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you care. So today I'm gonna be talking about Lil Nas X, new single with NBA YoungBoy. I guess this is the first single off of his upcoming album. The next one he about to drop. Um, and he dropped this song, kind of, during the in the midst of the drama when he feels the way he feels about BT not nominating him for any awards, and he felt like he had a great year last year, and he even performed last year, and he had one of the most talked about performances, or if not the most talked about performance last year in 2019 when he did Old Town Road. That was a big moment too with Billy Ray Cyrus, and just a lot of stuff that he felt like he should have been nominated for, and they kind of snubbed him. Which he's right to feel that way, because one, he's very entitled to feel that way. That's his entitlement. Number two, also, he had a big year. Industry Baby went number one. Montero went number one. The video caused a lot of commotion. Industry Baby video caused a lot of commotion, a lot of problems, a lot of people talking about it, controversy. And that's what I want, was a top 10, I think top 5, top 10 record. That was huge. And the album Montero went number one, and it did really well. And got nominated for some Grammys. He lost. He was 0 for 5, but you know what I mean? I guess, but it was still a Grammy nominated album. He did really well last year. And even this year, I think that's what I want, still like top 40. And it's all over the radio. Like, he's still doing I still hear Industry Baby on the radio. Like, I still hear these songs. I still hear his music getting played. He's definitely important to the culture, whether you like him or not. So I feel like him saying these things that he said was definitely relevant, and it definitely made sense to me. I feel like he should got nominated, but kind of doing a diss track song about them, kind of highlighting and giving them power, because the EBT Awards is very trash. In my next video, I'm going to talk about the EBT Awards, and I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about it and what I felt. But they're very trash anyways. They did Doja Cat and they did Nicki very wrong, but they always do Nicki wrong. But I'm surprised about Doja Cat though. But whatever, we're gonna get into that when we get into that. But anyways, so yeah, so he got the song out, so it kind of shares light about the whole BET situation. FBT kind of gets into that. Also, he also the video is kind of like a green screen video, and it's kind of like very creative. It kind of gets quarantine when it was in like quarantine time, because like the video is not, he's not with YoungBoy, and it kind of seems very like he made it, but he kind of made it like he kind of used like highlights and just walked over it and kind of did it. It kind of feels like he's being creative. It kind of feels like he's putting out a video like when it was in 2020, when we couldn't actually do videos, or when people couldn't actually do videos and have a director, because of the fact that it was in quarantine. Coronavirus was a big thing. So he kind of showed his creative side. I really like that. Whoever directed it did a good job making it look real. The song, to me, it's a decent song. It's not my favorite Lil Nas X songs. But it's not a bad song. I feel like the stuff I've been hearing from Lil Nas X lately, like the snippets that he's been putting out and teasing this new album, I'm not really in love with it. I think he kind of going that urban trap sound, that kind of NBA YoungBoy. I don't want to say Little Baby, but NBA YoungBoy, Dirk, not really Dirk, but like that type of like trap sound, that hip hop like street sound, but with a little bit of into it. He kind of trying to get a spin in that world. Maybe he's trying to win the street people to like go and support him, because his music definitely be sounding very urban, even though it's like pop. It kind of appeals to the white people and pop people, but he definitely can make an urban song. Because a lot of people like Industry Baby. A lot of even straight people, they like Industry Baby. So you know what I mean? Old Town Road, before they found out that he was gay, they was definitely supporting Old Town Road. Even some people like Panini too. Hey Panini, that song he had, the Baby was on the remix. So, and it's nice to just see that he got an NBA YoungBoy collab, because he says that to get a collab from a male rapper is hard, besides Jack Harlow, because of his sexuality. So it's kind of good to see that YoungBoy could work with them, even though he could put whatever, and YoungBoy seems cool, and they did the video and everything was nice. The song is an okay song. Not my favorite type of Lil Nas X sound, but I kind of like when he does like the melodic rap and the mixture with pop. I kind of like when he does the genre blending, because that makes it very fun and very interesting. I'm not into the trap trying to appeal to the street sound. I don't really like that type of like like trap music. I'm not into that mumbling crap. But I feel like that's what he wants to get into when he does this new album. And I don't know, but the song is not bad though. It definitely can grow on you. Just gotta listen to it a couple of times. It's not a bad song, but it's not my favorite Lil Nas X record. But I like the video. Like I said, the video is very very creative. It kind of reminds me of quarantine time when people actually had to put the creative spin on their own videos. It kind of reminded me of that. But I like this though. I like the video a lot. It looks really nice, and I like the direction. Um, but the song is an okay song. It's not terrible, but it's not. It's like a bop, but it's not like a major bop. It's just like a little cute song, I guess. It's not my favorite Lil Nas X song, but I just love Lil Nas X and I love what he does when it comes to him just being creative as an artist. Whether you like what he does or not, he's very creative and he takes his artistry kind of serious. He jokes around a lot, but he definitely cares about his craft. He definitely cares to make music that people like and that's catchy, and he definitely tries to make good visuals that draw people's attention into it. So I can't be mad at him. Um, but it was nice to see YoungBoy in the video. It was nice to see that YoungBoy did the song again. It was nice to see him actually vibing out to it. He looked very nice. I'm not crazy about YoungBoy, but I don't hate YoungBoy. But I just think YoungBoy fans are very delusional. I think they just think that YoungBoy is the greatest thing alive, and he's not. He's not nothing special. He's just like everybody else. He's just like Little Baby. He's just like Little Dirk. He's just like Fabio Foreign. He's just like all these rappers. They don't sound alike, but they all kind of get the same thing. He's nothing special. He's just his fan base are just very strong, and they just like him and they resonate with him. And I respect his fan base because they go hard for him and they also really do support him, even with the industry not playing his music on the radio a lot, him not being at award shows performing like the VMAs, the Billboard Awards, the BET, even the Hip Hop Awards. Don't let them have him perform. I kind of feel like he's blacklisted, but the fact that his fans still go hard. I feel like if he kind of rights his wrong, can kind of change his lifestyle. I'll actually like NBA Youngboy, maybe as a person. The music can get into it. I like one or two songs, but I can't really get into the music like that. Maybe if the music gets better too, I might like him a little bit more. But the lifestyle, I'm not crazy about. But it seems like he's trying to right his wrongs sometimes. So I don't know. But he's cool. He's a cool person. Like I don't have anything against him, but his fans are very delusional. Um, but I'm glad he did the video. I'm glad, I think he's on House of Arrest, so they couldn't actually film together. But the way that the people did it, like the director kind of made it seem like they were near each other, and that kind of like oh, well, look at me stuttering. Like that kind of looked really nice because it kind of just shows that whoever directed the video has good video direction. They're able to really make a good video because it kind of seems like they were together and they wasn't really together. So that was actually really nice. And it looked cool. Like I said, I like the video. I like the song is decent. And I think it will do well once radio kind of backs it up a little bit. And play it because you need a lot of radio plays nowadays to really have a hit record because the Billboard charts go by radio now and now about actually who's buying the music, who's actually streaming. I mean, streaming counts a little bit, but radio is the biggest one, and sales is little to no counting on Billboard. So, but I like this though. I'm happy that they collab. I'm happy that this kind of broke the stigma. You know what I mean? So this was actually really cool to see them do this. Hopefully it does well, and I love to see this. This actually, brings the gap. It bridges the gap and whatever. But Lil Nas X is very petty, and he made a moment out of this BET Awards stuff. But shout out to them though. It's actually cool. But he's sickening actually. Um, but yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Tell me down below what y'all think about this record. And I'll catch you on the next video. Goodbye.